Hello there, my little ghosts, and welcome or welcome back to my channel. Now, today's reading is going to be about a no contact, separation, ex-partner kind of situation, and we are going to take a look at how they feel about you, what they would say to you if they could, and all of the sorts. So we have pile 1 right here with this fluorite. We have a pile 2 with a beautiful Quatro crystal. We have pile 3 with Malachite. And we have pile 4 with this beautiful tiger's eye. So guys, pause the video if you need to decide which pile you feel most drawn to, and I will see you in your reading. I am going to leave the timestamps below in the description and in the comments. And just before we start, I just wanted to share with you that I have launched my own little oracle deck, and if you like it, look at it, this is really cute. If you like it, I will leave the link in description for you to be able to purchase this. Now let's jump straight into the reading. Hi there, my little pile 1 ghosts, and welcome to your reading. If you guys chose this deck and the fluorite crystal, then this is going to be your reading about how your person in this no contact separation situation currently feels about you and what they would say to you. Now, how I have planned this is we are going to take a look at some oracles first to see if this is truly your connection. We are gonna have person A and person B, and in the middle we are gonna check the energy, overall energy of the connection, and possibly one of the reasons, one of the unhealed wounds that has triggered this separation to occur. So let's dive right in. For person A, we have the gambler reversed, and it says shadow attribute, relying on luck rather than hard work. We have strength, and we have south node number 33 with past. For person B, we have thief upright with the light attribute, sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Okay, we also have fertility, and we have third house with communication number 41, and the overall energy of the connection is the mirror, and the possible unhealed wound that triggered the separation is represented by cycles. Okay, so pile 1. What do I start with? All right, I want to start with the overall energy of the connection. So what I'm getting here is that you guys could potentially have highlighted each other's traits or mirrored each other's traits in this connection, the good and the bad alike, the light and the shadow, whatever you want to call it. And I can see that your lesson here was to not be Okay, so this is so hard because it's a lot. It's a lot to process, okay? Not gonna lie. What I'm feeling is that one of you might have put the other on a pedestal because one of you saw some traits in the other that they absolutely adored, but they didn't see the same traits, the same qualities in themselves. So one of you fell in love here, or both of you could have potentially fallen in love with each other, seeing some qualities in the other that you also have, but that you didn't recognize in yourself. Also, on the shadow side of this, I can see that you guys were also triggered by each other's possibly actions or inactions, but you didn't see that the same actions, inactions, qualities were also within you, which is why they triggered you so much. I feel like this connection is also tied to self-love and your ability for both of you to love yourselves. And I'm sensing that with this cycles card here, I'm sensing that you guys probably had a hard time calling quits on this connection, or one or the other probably is still holding on or trying to reach out or trying to revive this. I am sensing that you guys did not recognize when this needed to end before it got dirty, and you've allowed it to get dirty, if that makes sense. You've kind of allowed it to get a little messy, and Spirit's kind of saying that that was not supposed to happen. You just didn't let go in time. I'm sensing that this was more of a, not necessarily a karmic relationship, but it was a relationship that was meant to help you grow. And yeah, with this growth, again, I'm sensing like I just heard growth cycle. So it happened because maybe you skipped this this growth previously, or it was time to do it but you didn't know how to let go. But anyways, let's go and check out person A's energy. So for person A, this could be the person that is still hanging on to the relationship, that is not letting go with this South Node and past here, because the South Node talks about you know, stuff that we are used to, stuff that we are comfortable with, and energies that we resonate with, that we have control over and have mastered already. So this person could be a little comfortable not allowing this connection to, you know, follow its course and finish its cycle. I'm sensing that this person has probably been through a lot, because I'm with strength here. I'm sensing a lot of trials and tribulations in their past, but at the same time, I feel like this person has been walking through life a little blind, even with this guy here blindfolded. I feel like they've been relying on fate, and they have not been taking the actions that were necessary for them to grow. I feel like this person has probably been through a lot of these lessons already, like for example, like the lessons in this connection, but is never willing to learn to let go. And it's weird because they generally like just go with the flow and rely on their luck. But when it comes to taking action, instead of taking action at the right moment, it's like they take action at the wrong moment, with the wrong time, when they should be going with the flow. As in, instead of letting go, they're taking action and holding on, instead of just going with the flow and letting go, and learning that next time they should put a stop to this earlier, or they should grow up so that so that they can help the connection get stronger. But let's move on to person B. With person B, I feel like so for person B, communication seems to be really important. They could have air signs in their chart, like air placements, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But I'm sensing that this person probably had a lot of ideas and could have been overthinking this connection, could have been overthinking about what's wrong with the connection, or what they can do better, or if it's their fault that the connection is not functioning properly. I feel like this person could be potentially very creative with this fertility card. It could talk about fertility of mind, of ideas. So that could be a possibility. The other thing that I'm sensing could be related to on the more 18 plus side, in that they're very attractive to the other person, or they're very attractive in general, or very flirty, or just an inviting like personality and inviting looks. It could also be that this person really how do you put this into words? They thought that the plus 18 side of the relationship was very important. So like the in the bedroom stuff was a huge part of the pie chart of the relationship, if that makes sense. But I feel like this person has some self-awareness, and I feel like they are or have been a little more detached, or have not had this much of a problem detaching from the relationship, or just detaching from their feelings. This to me seems like a person who is not like in their feelings a lot, and I feel like this person is very self-reliant. I also feel like they know what they bring to the table, and I also heard, oh my god, this person is gonna steal your heart. So they could have stole like person A's heart, especially with this image here, like, yeah, thief, heart, anyways. So I would say, yeah, let's go straight into the tarot and see what's going on, because I don't feel like we're gonna get much more information from here. And if there's anything I missed, Spirit's gonna remind me about it. So I've already shuffled your tarot, and we're just gonna dig right in and see, what does this person think about you? How do they see you? How do they feel for you? We'll see whatever comes up. So to start, we have the King of Cups. We have Temperance. We have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. We have Justice reversed. We have the Two of Coins. We have the Tower. We have the Hermit reversed. The Four of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords reversed. The Eight of Swords reversed. The Two of Cups reversed. And the High Priestess. So pile one, how does this person see you? So from the start, I feel like this person sees that they cannot fool you, that they cannot bullshit you, and they can't trick you. This person sees you as someone really balanced and intuitive. They could also see you as someone who is very in touch with their emotions, someone who knows exactly what's going on in their inner world, and yeah, someone who's not afraid of their emotions. This person sees you so I feel like this person knows that you didn't want to let go of the relationship, but I feel like you tried your best to make things work, but that you knew that this was not going to be a fruitful relationship. This person sees you as someone who basically broke through their walls, whatever kind of walls they had put up, whatever defenses they had, you smashed right through and made a wreckage of it. And that you saw, I feel this person feels like you saw right through them, right through their bullshit, I heard. I feel like this person feels like they lost a fortune with you. Like they could have had everything and they lost it. And I feel like they might even hate you for it. This person sees that you are capable of juggling the multiple, faces and sides of life with no problem, and I think that they see you as someone who's punished them possibly for their past mistakes. They could see you as karma with this Justice card here, but they don't acknowledge, they still think it's undeserved for them. But I think you are exactly what they exactly what they were supposed to encounter in this journey. This person might see you as a loner or someone who enjoys like being alone or isolates, someone who isolates. I don't know if you necessarily isolate, but if you do, I feel like it's for growth, and I think it serves a bigger purpose, as in, you taking a look inside yourself and kind of yeah, kind of like developing into a better person, seeing your, you know, seeing your strengths, seeing your weaknesses, just like, you know, just like some self-discovery. And I feel like you're not afraid to do this. This person knows that you're not afraid to do this, but it might scare them to death to actually go inside and take a look at the bullshit they're holding on to. I'm also feeling like this person might acknowledge that they have hurt you, but you still chose to separate yourself from them. And they think that they see that they no longer like have you trapped in whatever lies they were feeding to you. They were not trapped in your mind anymore, in your own thoughts and beliefs. I feel like they know that you see things exactly as they are, and they know that they know they broke this connection with this Two of Cups reversed here. They know that they cannot mend this situation, that this partnership has not been, you know, reciprocal. You've not been reciprocating, or they have not been reciprocating in this relationship. Perhaps you were the one giving and they were receiving, but not necessarily giving back. Yeah, I think that's all I'm getting here. Let's dig into the oracles, because we have a lot of oracles to look at and discuss, and I want to save these two for later because that is what their higher self would say to you. So without further ado, let's dive straight into the oracle. So we have seeking pleasure, we have equality, recuperation, and harmony. We also have perception and expression. We have union. We have the Selkie. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And my bad. And we have the wounded child. Okay. Pile 1. What does this person think about you? Okay. So depending on which person you resonated with, person A or person B, this message is gonna be a little different. For some of you, I'm feeling like this person only wanted you for the physical aspects of the relationship. Perhaps it was more like a friends with benefit situation masked as an actual relationship. They might have only fulfilled you on the 18+ side, or they might have only been interested in that. But for some of you, it could be that this person sees you as a pleasure seeker, as someone easy to seduce and kind of only seeking like temporary pleasure. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but you know what resonates. Again, this is not the truth. This is only what they perceive you as. I'm also sensing that the, you know, plus 18 side was basically, generally speaking, important in this connection, like pretty big. And probably you guys vibed in the sheets, but not necessarily so much after that was done. I'm also sensing that this person doesn't necessarily see they think that they've done their part and fulfilled their duty, but in reality they might have not. But they have this idea that you two are equal, and that you two have like equal rights and are could be equally guilty for the separation. But it might not be like that way. I feel like they're kind of blinded. I don't feel like you've been giving and receiving equally in this connection. That's the vibe that I'm getting. They could also see you as, you could have Libra placements. If that resonates, take it. If it doesn't, don't. But I feel like perhaps this person saw you as someone who treasures balance and fairness. And with the Justice card earlier, again, Libra, with the Justice card, you could be someone who, you know, treasures equality in general between, you know, people in the rights, and equality also in the face of justice and law, and when it comes to, you know, being responsible for your actions. And this person might not be responsible at all. I'm also sensing that they see you as guarded, and they keep their eye on you, but you might not necessarily like want to see them. They might want to see you, but you don't want to see them. I feel like they've hurt you, but they keep like pushing to be let in, maybe pushing for another chance. Yeah. I'm sensing that they might not see the faults of the relationship. They might not understand why you guys broke up. They might think that things are going well, and they might know that they are, you know, somewhat guilty of this separation, but they see you as someone, as the peacemaker, as the one that brings harmony in the couple. And they know that you are resting right now. They know that you need to rest, but they don't necessarily care for that. They might still bug you. So this person also knows that they know that you've expressed your desires and whatever it was that bothered you in the connection. With this expression card here, they might see you as someone like as a very good communicator. They might have been able to see like the changes on your face expression. I see, oh my god, they might see you as theatrical. They might see you as dramatic. They might think that you're just being dramatic with this. Oh my god, I'm getting triggered. You're not being dramatic. If you feel like this person has nothing to do in your life, they have no business in your life, period. But yeah, I feel like this person sees your need. Excuse me. All right, so this person might see your need of being in a connection, and they might piggyback off of that. I'm so sorry. So yeah, they might be aware that you function better in a connection than alone, and so they kind of try to use that to their advantage. And I feel like they can even be abusive and controlling, and because they've been able to see these parts of you, the sensitive parts of you, you know, the parts of you that you only show, let show when you're being, when you have intimacy with someone, like true intimacy. I feel like instead of cherishing and treasuring and protecting those, they are kind of trying to use them to their advantage, because with this wounded child and the selkie here, I'll tell you in a second what that means. So the wounded child is just that. It talks about their awareness of your deepest wounds and your deepest desires, and that they're trying to put on a mask so you can perceive them as who they, you know, who you need. They are not what you need and who you need, but they can make themselves, and they want to use everything that you've given them to make themselves look like they are that, so that you need them, but you don't. You really don't. The Selkie card talks about, you know, the mythical creature, Scottish mythology. So basically it's a shapeshifter, generally represented by a woman who can shapeshift into a seal, and vice versa. And basically she can take off her seal skin so she can walk as a woman. And if a man marries her and finds her skin, he can hide it, in so doing basically trapping her into her human form and trapping her to basically stay with him until she finds the skin, if she does actually find her skin. So this person might actually they might even try to belittle you. They know that you are an amazing human being, and someone very rare potentially even, and they're trying to entrap you, to control you. Because they don't want to lose you, because you're really precious. Not precious to them, but precious maybe as in a trophy, something that their, you know, ego wants to possess. And this just really makes me sick, man. This really makes me sick. But yeah, let's see what their higher self would say to you, because their human self is just anyway. So we have last quarter of the moon in Gemini, clear your mind and see the big picture. All right, so with this clear your mind card, I'm feeling like their higher self is kind of contradicting their human self, as in they're telling you not to, you know, I feel like I just heard smoke and mirrors. So this person is creating, oh my god, smoke and mirrors, illusions, oh my god. So yeah, the mirror card, the mirror energy of the connection in the beginning was talking about basically getting lost in illusions and kind of like imagine a fun house, you know, with like the wiggly mirrors that create distorted images. So this person is trying to distort your image of yourself and their image of you, their image of themselves in your eyes, so that you believe that they are what you need. Well, in reality, they aren't. So their higher self is saying, clear your mind of this, of the smoke and mirrors, because reality is different from what they're portraying it to be. And they're telling you to see the bigger picture, probably in a sense of, what I'm getting is, see the bigger picture when it comes to this connection. This is not the first or the last, and there are other people out there who are going to be able to do a much better job at keeping you happy, but this connection had to teach you something, so you would be, so you develop perhaps your perception and your intuition even further, or perhaps not develop them but trust them more, because you're already highly intuitive with the High Priestess here, but perhaps you didn't trust your intuition enough to see through this person's bullshit. Okay, so I also want to pull some, this is the fun part. I want to pull some cards to see what exactly they would say to you if they could. So, Spirit, what would pile one's person say to pile one if they could be completely honest? I hide my feelings behind material things. What did I tell you? So for them, you are a trophy, and they don't really feel, they don't feel like the actual like positives of a relationship, other than through what can you bring to the table. So if you're someone very pretty or very intelligent, they're just using you to brag, like, oh yeah, my partner is very pretty and very intelligent, and they don't actually like rejoice in those qualities that you have, that they have been so lucky to, you know, find. What else, Spirit? What else would pile one's person say to pile one if they could be completely honest? What would they say? Just being near you is intoxicating. Okay, so I feel like they have this like obsessive energy, and imagine like an expensive, that's what I'm getting. Imagine an expensive perfume, very niche, okay, so not something everyone would enjoy, but that's the most expensive perfume in the store, and they bought it because it was the most expensive one, not because it actually smells good. So I'm feeling like they're intoxicated with this, with your smell, with the smell of this perfume, but not for the right reasons, and it should not make you like, you know, physically sick. Anyways, what else, Spirit? What else would pile one's person say to pile one if they could be completely honest? I bury myself in work to forget about you. Yeah, this person might be a workaholic. They probably avoid their feelings through every means they can. They could be like an earth sign or have earth placements, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Taurus and Capricorn have a ring for some reason. And be careful with this upcoming Mercury retrograde in Capricorn, because it might make them crazy and make them look for you even more. So just keep that in mind. All right. We also have, I am petrified by how much I love you. I mean, that's their idea of love. I don't think they actually know what love is, but what else, Spirit? What else would they say if they could be completely honest? I feel like in their mind, they truly believe that what they're feeling towards you is love. So this isn't a lie, but You and I were too young. Okay, so yeah, again, this theme of growing up in this relationship, just basically wanting to teach you to this lesson so you can avoid being hurt in the future. You just get me. I mean, of course you do, because you actually have put your heart and soul into this, and they're just in it for the trophy. What else, Spirit? One more. We also have, sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Okay, obsessing much? I mean, not gonna judge, but yeah. So yeah, that's what they would say to you if they could. I also want to get you some advice from Spirit, and after this we are going to do I'm going to pull an oracle for you guys. You can ask a question about this connection, any question you want, and we'll see what the universe responds to this. But let's get some advice first. Spirit, what advice do you have for pile 1? My super attractor power comes from how I feel, my faith in love, and the joy I put out. So yeah, if you are mourning right now the relationship or this connection, or if you're just, you know, still getting your bearings, that is okay. The universe is saying, though, do not dwell on this too much. Clear your mind, okay, and realize that something better is coming, and have faith in love. Okay, so what else, Spirit? What else would you say to pile 1? What other advice? I accept the good things come easily. I am a super attractor. So yeah, if it's difficult, if it's, you know, heavy energy, then it's not meant for you, because what's meant for you will flow and it will come so easily, and you will not have to struggle to keep that, you know, partner. Oh, I'm so sorry, I'm a little sick. But yeah, it will not feel like a struggle. What else, Spirit? One more. Can we get one more? Yep, thank you. We have, when I'm patient, I let the universe do for me what I cannot do for myself. So if you're worried about, you know, being single for a while, or if you feel like alone right now, don't worry about it. Just focus on what makes you happy. Find yourself, or go re-find yourself if you got lost in this relationship. That's okay. It happens to the best of us. And yeah, give yourself some time to recharge, to find who you are, to find your inner light again, and be patient and trust the universe that, you know, it's gonna bring you the right partner when you're ready, when everything is ready for you to receive. Okay, so now the last part of the reading, I want you to ask a question, any question you like about this connection, and we'll see what the universe is going to answer. So pause the video if you need to, but here we go. Spirit, what is the answer to pile 1's questions, please? What is the answer to pile 1's question? I'm excited for you. What is the answer to pile 1's question? Okay. Success. Okay, so whatever you ask, Spirit saying that it is a success. Okay? Alright, pile 1. Thank you so much for joining me today for this reading. I hope you are okay, and I'm sending you the best of thoughts and energy. And yeah, before you go, I have released my own little oracle, and if you like it, I have it linked in the description below if you want to purchase it and read for yourself, or for others, or just to collect it. Then there's that. But thank you once again, and I hope I will see you next time. Make sure you leave a like and a comment and let me know if it resonated. I would love to read that. And I also offer personal readings if you want more juicy details about whatever. I will also have that linked below. So thank you so much, and I will see you again soon, hopefully. Bye! Hi there, my little pile 2 ghosts, and welcome to your reading. If you guys chose this Quatro crystal and this tarot deck, then this is going to be your reading on how your person feels in this no contact separation X situation. And the way we are going to do this is by taking a look at some oracles first to check the energy of the connection and see if this is the right pile for you. We are going to have person A, person B. In the middle, we're going to have the energy of the connection and one possible wound that caused this connection to end. So, without further ado, let's check the energies. So we have Detective upright for person A. We have Boundaries. And we have Strength. And for person B, we have Femme Fatale. We have Reconciliation and Pluto with Rebirth. And the overall energy of the connection is represented by the fault line, with the wound being courage. So pile 2. I want to first talk about the energy of the connection. So this connection seems to have been broken after a lot of pressure. It was probably under a lot of pressure during a prolonged period of time. So there might have been a lot of things that have accumulated that led to this relationship breaking in a way. Now the problem with this is that this is not something that can be fixed or mended, or pretending like it's not there or like it can be better is a hopeless game to play, because this fault line energy basically talks about a need to redefine reality and to realize that there's no easy fix for the situation at hand, and you will need to have a foundational shift when it comes to the way you live your life. So to look at the possible reason why this has happened, we have this courage card here, number 30, which basically I feel like it talks about a lack of courage. So for whatever reason, this connection did not flourish properly, possibly because you two didn't have the courage to speak up or to be yourselves or to offer more. We're gonna take a look at that. Let's move on to person A. With person A, I feel like this is someone who who has dealt with people before. This is someone who's used probably with interactions with people, and that knows how to navigate connections, but they might have been hurt because of, you know, from human connections before. So this might actually make them extremely guarded, if I'm being honest. With this boundaries card here, you know, boundaries are a great thing. It's great to reinforce boundaries in a relationship, in any kind of relationship, to not overgive or overdo something and end up, you know, with an empty cup. But I feel like this person is in their element, with their guard up, with their boundaries always up against you. This person, I feel like this person reads people easily and is always trying to seek the truth about people and the people that they come in contact with. And that's a great thing. However, it might have made them afraid of opening up properly once they saw that the people that they came in contact with were also flawed. When person A basically came into contact with person B and they saw right through them, it probably made them realize that this person isn't perfect, and so they've put their boundaries, their guard up. But let's talk about person B. Person B is I'm sensing some feminine energy here. This person does not have to be a woman though, but there is some feminine energy over here. And I feel like this person is more open than person A. I feel like person B is I feel like person B has the capacity to forgive themselves and forgive others a lot more easily than person A. I feel like person A is a little more guarded and a little more I feel like person A might be holding grudges sometimes, and that they don't forgive and forget as easily. But for person B, I sense that this is important because preserving relationships and a sense of community might be important to them. Person B seems to be in their seductive energy, seems to be someone who can sweep you off your feet, someone who flirts just with a look. And I feel like this person has managed to also crack person A open, as in, you know, kind of find their way into their heart, even though person A tried to kind of prevent that. But I feel like there's just something about them, that je ne sais quoi, prevailed and managed to, yeah, to get to person A. However, I see that with person B, there is an overall energy of transformation here with this Pluto, with rebirth. It seems that something is being pulled to surface from inside of them that potentially has not seen the light of day in a long time. and is about to take over, and this breakup is probably the catalyst of a great transformation that has to do with some serious inner work that's gonna shift their perspective on life. I think we're gonna start looking into the tarot now to see. I hope you guys found yourself here. I'm sorry that it's not that I couldn't dig a little deeper for details, but you should have been able to identify sort of the main idea, the energy, the overall energy. So let's take a look now at the tarot. I've already shuffled your cards, and we're gonna see how your person sees you, how they feel about you. So let's dig right in. We have the Seven of Wands reversed. We have the Eight of Swords upright. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Seven of Swords reversed. Okay. We have the Chariot. And the Wheel of Fortune. We also have the Three of Cups reversed. We have the Ace of Cups reversed. We have the Devil. We have the Six of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Cups. Okay. So, pile 2. How does your person see you? So, right off the bat, I can see that your person probably sees you as someone who has their guard down, who is not someone vulnerable, even susceptible to people attacking them. They see you as someone who is not afraid, or perhaps even delusional when it comes to people's real intentions. I can see that your person probably thinks you're like probably trapped in your own world, in your own mind, in your head in the clouds, is what I'm hearing about the world, and how, that you kind of have a different point of view to them, because they are always, they always have their walls up and you have them lowered all the time. You have this air about you of I don't care, and kind of like this free energy, going with the flow, something like that. This person also sees you as someone who has a lot of options, I can see here, or just someone who can get, just about anything they want. I'm also sensing that they know that you're not easy to fool. You're not someone who supports lying and cheating and just being disloyal, or being they see you as someone trustworthy, but someone who can't like also be fooled. I'm sensing that they feel like they got lucky with you. I don't know if this has to do with their confidence, but I feel like they think they got lucky. Like they just, I feel like whenever this person got with you, they were like, I'm just gonna try my luck. Like there's no way I'm gonna score them, but I'm gonna try anyways. And they actually, I feel like they won, or they kind of feel like they won the lottery with you. But I also felt like they were not ready for a relationship. They scored with you, but with no actual intention of making this something solid, or they might have like, you know, gone with it, like, all right, I mean, I'm in a relationship now, like, fuck it, let's roll with it. But it must have, it could have not been their main goal necessarily. With this Three of Cups in reverse here, and this Devil, I feel like they have I feel like they kind of have an obsession for you, or they find it hard to let you go, because they know that it's no good for them to continue to crave you. But I feel like they can't stop craving you, like they're bound to you in a way. And I feel like it's weird. I feel like they have this kind of like you're a drug to them, and I'm hearing like they overdosed on you, and now they can't let go. Other than that, they see you as someone who is who's very flirty. It's confirmed again with this Knight of Cups. Someone who's flirty, someone who is somewhat emotionally intelligent and aware, and who can understand like people's emotions and can bring them, you know, they see you as someone who brought them what they needed when they needed it. But it might not, it could be that it didn't run so deep. It was just a validation probably of scoring you as a partner. And it's weird because like I don't use this term, but like they kind of use this term, I think, because this is what keeps coming, like scoring. I also see that they think you're a very hardworking person. They see that you are hustling day in and day out, but you're also someone that's what's the word I'm looking for? Someone who's very giving, someone who gives to others from their abundance. Like you don't just keep everything to yourself. You like sharing your wins. You like sharing your I won't say gifts, but like the gifts from the universe, the material gifts that you receive. You like sharing those. You perhaps like giving presents. they might have seen you as a present. Yeah, present from the universe, or like winning the lottery. But let's take a look at the oracles and see what they have to say about how this person sees and feels about you. And I actually am going to pull you guys some I've actually pulled some cards for you related to what their higher self would also say to you if they could. So to start, we have a beautiful face, we have swan with beauty, we have honesty and adventure, we have playfulness, thought and truth, and we have the silence and theater. All right, so a lot to unveil here. So first of all, the vibe I'm getting is that this person definitely finds you physically attractive. This person sees you as someone who someone who is a wish fulfillment when it comes to looks and aesthetics, and perhaps they even see you as a goddess in terms of looks. They see you as someone really honest, and we have it repeated here, honest, with honesty and truth. Numbers 3, 58, 20, 24 could be significant. So with this honesty, again, I feel like you could be a Libra, or one of you might have Libra placements. Doesn't have to be though that way. I feel like they see you as someone very gracious, very elegant. Again, with playfulness here, I feel like they see you as someone really approachable, flirty, and kind of like a childish aura around you. I feel like yeah. So they might have been, they might have grown up into someone really conservative and really like, basically, they kind of are stuck in the mentality of, I have to be an adult and I have to do adult things and think and act like an adult, while you're here just vibing because your inner child is reflected outwards so easily. I feel like they think about you a lot. They might even have obsessive thoughts about you, and they're wondering if you think about them too. And I feel like you've made them think, is the biggest thing that I'm getting. Because before you, I feel like they were in a place where their thoughts were all over the place, or they distracted themselves. But I think you made them stay still for a second and analyze kind of what's going on in their inner world, and what they want from themselves, what they want from the world. If this relationship wasn't it, they still admire the qualities, a few qualities in you that are undeniable. With this theater card here, I feel like you have made this person take off their masks, because they might have had their guard up and this I'm an adult facade for so long that they even forgot who they are, and you made them take off their mask and realize I'm not like this. Like, something made me change into this person, but this isn't me. This is the real me that I'm rediscovering right now through this person, through pile 2. And I feel like this is not an easy lesson for them to learn. You've made them sit in stillness and kind of sit with themselves, sit with their thoughts, and realize what they were even hiding from themselves. But this person has seen their time with you as an adventure. They probably were very like stuck in their ways, in their habits, in their routines, and you've probably showed them that the world can be a fun place to be. And you've probably gone on little adventures here and there with them, like just finding a new coffee shop that's like kind of hidden, and you kind of have to go exploring to find it, or you know, little planned adventures or unplanned adventures, little trips, games you two might have been playing. They really treasured that, and you've made them change in a way they didn't think was even possible. And I feel like now they can't lie to themselves anymore about who they truly are and what they really want, and it's time to tell the truth about what's going on, or you've probably already told the truth. They might have come clean and be like, I'm not actually this, I didn't actually want this is who I am, this is what I want, or I don't even know what I want, so yeah, this is why you've made them think, you've made them open up and face themselves. But let's see what they would say to you, what their higher self would say to you. So first we have go for it, new moon in Aries. We have believe in your good luck, and we have believe in yourself. Okay, so whatever it is that you are pursuing or have been talking to this person about pursuing, but might have had doubts about, this person is telling you to go for it. I don't know what that is. We can ask for some clarifiers, but I feel like there's something that you were insecure about, and this person is telling you to go for it, to use the time and the energy you now have, since you two are in separation, to focus all of that in the direction that you want to go into. Sagittarius, Aries energy might be significant. Libra energy, like I've mentioned. Virgo could be significant. But yeah, anyways, let's see some advice from spirit. Then we're gonna channel some direct messages from your person, what they could tell you, what they would tell you if they could be completely honest. And last but not least, I'm gonna pull you guys a card, and we'll see what the universe responds to a question that you have about the connection. Any question you might have about this connection. But first and foremost, Spirit, what advice do you have for pile 2? Less advice. Can we get one at a time? One at a time, Spirit. What advice do you have for pile 2? What advice do you have for them? What advice do you have for pile 2, Spirit? So, the more I tune my energy with appreciation, the more the universe will deliver. So I feel like whatever it is that you guys are pursuing, the universe is just saying, don't forget to be grateful for what you already have, so that you can receive what is coming. Okay? Then we have, my ability to receive is measured by how much I practice good feeling thoughts. So yeah, try not to linger on your fears or on, you know, the loss of the relationship or whatever it is. I mean, don't ignore your feelings. We all must mourn and, you know, feel sad when we need to feel sad. But then focus your energy on, and focus your thoughts on positivity, and don't linger too much in the depression zone, because that's what you're gonna keep attracting. Okay. So also we have, each time I choose to tune into Spirit, guidance of the highest truth shows up for me. So yeah, Spirit is saying, whenever you need some advice, whenever you need guidance, direction, or confirmation, feel free to ask your guides, feel free to ask God, the universe, Spirit, whatever you want to refer to it as, and they will tell you exactly what you need to hear. Alright guys, right now, here comes the fun part, when we get channeled messages from your person. So Spirit, what would pile 2's person say to pile 2? I don't think we are a match. Yeah, so that feels pretty accurate, because like I said, I don't think they chose you and treasured you. I think they just won the lottery with you, tried their luck, succeeded, but didn't know what to do with you. They didn't know what to do with you. Okay? Give someone on the street, I don't know, a plane. Okay, a plane can do some pretty fucking amazing things, but if you don't know how to drive, how to pilot the plane, then you're not gonna do much with it, are you? Exactly. Same shit, you're the plane. This person is the random person on the street. But what else, Spirit? What will pile 2's person say to pile 2 if they could be completely honest? What would they say to pile 2? They would say, I hope you can forgive me one day. Okay, so they're looking for forgiveness. They realize that they've only been, you know, keeping you stuck for a while. What else, Spirit? What else would pile 2's person say to pile 2? What else would they say? Okay. I hid who I really am from you. What did I tell you? Masks. What did I tell you? What else, Spirit? My friends and family have torn us apart. Okay, so they might have had a say in this connection. They might have not been exactly loyal and honest, and this is probably why your person treasured honesty and fairness in you so much. I could not let you get close to me. Clearly with those boundaries. Something about your hair, So they might have liked something about your hair, your hairstyle, your hair color, something about it. And lastly is I'm so attracted to you. So yeah, there is some physical attraction here, but it looks like that is that's all that there is. And so last but not least, I want you to think of a question you have for this connection or about this connection, and I will pull a card for you as your answer from spirit. Yeah, pause the video if you need to think about a question. I'm gonna start shuffling and we'll see what your answer is. So spirit, what is the answer to pile 2's question, please? What's the answer to pile 2's question? What is the answer, spirit? The answer to pile 2's question. We have trust, okay? So whatever it is that you've been asking for, the universe is telling you to trust. Trust its guidance, trust in divine timing, whatever it is. Your answer finally is trust. And yeah, that is basically all I have for you guys. I hope that this resonated. Do let me know in the comments if it did. I hope you can like and subscribe to the channel if you found this interesting and if it resonated with you. And yeah, I also do offer personal readings, which will be linked down below. And before you leave, I also happen to have released my own little oracle deck that you can check out and purchase. It is also linked down below in the description. But thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and I hope that I will see you again very soon. Bye. Hi there, my little pile 3 ghosts. If you guys chose this tarot deck and this malachite crystal, then this is going to be your reading on how this person sees you, what they feel, how they feel about you in this separation, no contact situation. So what we're gonna do first of all is we are going to take a look at some oracles to kind of check the vibe of the connection and if this is the right pile for you. We're gonna have person A, person B, and in the middle we're gonna have the energy of the connection together with one major wound that has not been healed, that had could have potentially led to this connection breaking apart. So to start with person A, we have engineer in reverse, and the shadow aspect is reliance on mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequences. We have financial health and transit with climate. And for person B, we have anyways, French, in reverse, which is shadow attribute, induces self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others. Okay. We also have travel, and we have Virgo with digest. Now the overall energy of the connection is the starborn, and we have say what you mean. All right, pile 3. So I want to start by talking about the energy of the connection. So from the get-go, what I can tell is that this connection has been destined. It could be something karmic, it could be something that you wished for, and it's now coming into fruition in this way. So what do I mean by that? This connection was meant to teach you something. It is a vital, pivotal aspect of your existence. And whatever it is that is teaching you or taught you, it's gonna be of use to you in the future. This destined aspect, if you wished for something, say you wish to be strong, then this connection is gonna make you strong. Or if you wished for more self-awareness, then this connection is gonna make you more or has made you more self-aware. So that's what I mean. That is kind of the energy here. And with this card here, say what you mean. I feel like the biggest wound has been a lack of communication. You not saying, you two not saying, telling each other what it is that you need, what it is that you mean exactly, not being fully honest. There's a thing about honesty here I'm sensing. Now, you could have not been yourselves. You could have been wearing masks, and there's a thing in pile 2 about masks. If you've been attracted to that, feel free to check it out. Starting with person A, this person could be a nerd sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but whatever their zodiac or placements, I feel like this person is someone very hands-on, someone logical, someone who thinks mechanically, not very in touch with their emotions. This person can be a business person, own a business, or just do very well financially, and in this area of their life they could have a very beautiful career, or just, you know, generally be satisfied with their finances. But this person from the get-go was temporary in your life, and this person was gonna bring, or actually, because I don't know if this is your person, but there's something about change and transition in this person's life, so making the whole connection temporary. And this brings change, major change that you do not have any control of. Like I said, these two cards, they're also very similar. These two cards kind of talk about the same thing in the destined point of view. It's talking about how are you welcoming the change, because the change is coming whether you are prepared or not, and it's gonna have something to say, and it's gonna affect some areas of your life. But for person B, so this saboteur card talks about self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others. So this person could have been sabotaging the relationship or sabotaging their chances with person A from the beginning. I like how these two cards kind of talk about the same thing, because this travel card could be it is very similar to the Six of Swords in tarot, and the Six of Swords kind of talks about moving on, kind of transitioning from one phase of your life to the next. So this could be about physical travel or a transition in your life from one chapter to the next. This person could be a Virgo. They could have Virgo placements, or they don't have to. This person could be very oriented to detail oriented. They could have a really good, really well balanced daily routine. This person also can have a you reap what you sow mentality, which is ironic because when you know that you're sabotaging yourself, you expect, you know, you expect whatever you're doing to not bring satisfactory results either. But yeah, that's kind of the overall vibe that I'm getting. So let's move on to the tarot and see what this person, what your person thinks about you, how they feel about you. Let's see. So I've already pre-shuffled your tarot cards. I'm gonna look at these and then we're gonna look at some more oracles. But to start, we have Death. We have Eight of Cups. We have Nine of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Page of Swords and the Ten of Swords. We have the Eight of Wands reversed. Six of Swords reversed. We have the Magician, the King of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so for this person, you are definitely someone that brings change. With this Death card here being the first card of the reading, there's definitely something about an important change, like I said, a pivot in your life path. So this person is seeing you as a catalyst of change. They're seeing you as something they should walk away from as it no longer serves any purpose. The purpose has been fulfilled, and unfortunately it was not something easy to bear, but yeah, they have to move forward. Yeah, I see that this person has a hard time moving on from you, but they don't really have a choice. I feel like this person sees you as someone, you could have been person or identify with person A, because this person sees you as someone stable, someone who's reaping a lot of rewards from their hard work. With this King of Pentacles, someone who's very capable of creating, maintaining, and managing abundance, finances. Yeah, someone very in touch with and capable of dealing with the material world. Flourishing career, could be even a business person again. This person sees you as someone who's been through a lot and who has defended themselves a lot. It could be that people have tried to come for you and destroy whatever it is that you were building or passionate about, but you're standing your ground no matter what, and you're defending what it is that you're building and you're passionate about, and this person acknowledges that. However, I feel like this person is saying that you've been kind of could be immature in this connection, that you didn't have the logic that they would have expected from you, that you didn't understand them that well, or that you were trying to, but it wasn't enough. I'm also seeing with this Ten of Swords here, like you were the final blow to them, the final hit for them to fall. But I'm also sensing, so there's a lot of air energy, so air could be significant. Air signs, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Not a lot of water. Fire signs could be Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Yeah, so this person actually could see you as someone manipulative. Like you're giving the impression that you're childish and immature and that you don't know what you're doing, but you know exactly what you're doing, and especially what you're saying. So this person might feel tricked by you. Deceived is what I'm hearing. And so they have a hard time moving on, because in their mind they see all the promises and they hold on to the words you told them. I feel like this person is stuck on you, or stuck with you, or just some sort of stuck here. They might see you as bewitching, I'm hearing, but they definitely see you as someone that can get whatever they want, that can manifest easily with this Magician card here. Someone who can speak their desires into fruition and maybe have it really easily delivered by the universe. But let's take a look at your oracles and get some more information out of this person. So we have doubt and indecision. We have wisdom. We have evaluation and deception, yeah. We have patience. We have awakening. We have sanctuary, the serpent, and torn apart. Okay. So this is interesting. So this person doesn't really know what to do, if they should give the connection another chance or move on, apparently. Or perhaps they have moved on, but they don't know if that was the right decision. I'm also sensing that this person sees you as wiser than you present yourself. Like I said, someone who, in appearance, on, you know, the first, you first appear to them as quite naive and childish, but they realize that there's something that runs a lot deeper in you. And I feel like they felt safe with you, but now they are not so sure. I feel like this person has realized that you are willing to be patient with this connection, but that doesn't necessarily make them any happier with how things are, because that just further fuels their indecision. And I feel like they are awakening to the truth, but they don't like what they're seeing, is what I'm hearing. And they're kind of like, with this torn apart here, they don't know what to do with this indecision and torn apart. I feel like they see things in you that they admire, that they like, but they don't know if they should come back and reclaim you and reclaim the relationship. Their biggest problem here is that they don't know if they can trust you. They don't know if they, they don't know if they can have trust in you, if you're gonna be honest with them, if you're gonna be yourself, if you're gonna be authentic. And I feel like right now they are kind of in this place of, you know, kind of putting everything into balance and trying to see pros and cons of coming back to pile 3. And I'm sorry if I ever said pile 2, I don't remember, but yeah, you understand, you're pile 3. Yeah, this person has felt very has felt deceived, and with this serpent card here, this theme of deceiving just repeats itself, because this is talking about being careful with the people around you, and being careful who you trust, and that not everybody has your best intentions. And I feel like they are afraid that you don't really have their best intentions at heart, and they are torn between avoiding you and coming back and, you know, defying all odds to give this connection one more chance. But let's see what they would say to you, if what their higher self would say to you first. First, we have embrace the flow of life with Gemini, and we have be spirit. Okay, with sweet results await. So their higher self would say, again, there was a pile that was talking about cycles. I think it was pile 1, so if you felt drawn to that, you might want to check it out, because this here is talking about being able to adapt to the situations presented. And since this could have been a destined connection, a karmic connection, meant to teach you something, to defend yourself against some people, or to teach them to defend against some people, they're just saying to go with the flow and realize when you should buckle up and, you know, enjoy the ride, and when you should get off the ride and move on with your life. But we also have sweet results await, and this is also talking about co-creating with the universe and realizing that you are not you're not alone. If you feel alone right now, you are not alone. You gotta realize your part in the collective and your part in the universe, that you are a part of creation, and you are here to co-create with the universe, and that you can always talk to God or spirit or the universe or whatever you want to call it, or to your spirit guides to see that you are not alone, and you must not go back to something that once harmed you just because you feel lonely. That, you know, drinking poison, the saying about drinking poison, don't drink poison just because you're thirsty. Okay. So now I want to get some advice from spirit. After that, we're gonna draw some messages from your person, what they would say to you if they could be completely honest. That's gonna be the fun part. And lastly, we are gonna pull one card to answer one question that you have about this connection. So you're gonna pause the video, you're gonna ask your question, I'm gonna pull your card, and that will be the answer to whatever you asked about this connection. But first, Spirit, what advice do you have for pile 3? I can do less and attract more. So if you are overworking, know that this can be done in a better way, in an easier way. You don't have to bury yourself in work. What is meant for you will always find you, and you need to take breaks. And trying to bury your feelings in work is not gonna be successful for long. You're just gonna end up harming yourself even more. Okay. But what else, Spirit? What other advice do you have? Oop. All right. I will take these 2, thank you. Or 3, or however many. Fine. We have, I healed the habit of fear and I embraced the habit of love. We also have spiritual alignment puts my manifestation into motion. And we have, it's good to feel good. So you are being encouraged to look at the bright side, to connect with the universe, to co-create with the universe, whatever it is that you're called to do. Call on the universe, call on your guides, call on God to help you manifest whatever it is that you want to manifest. Even your person knows about you, that you're a master manifester. Okay, just like this deck's name. I think that's the name of the deck. But yeah, you can create whatever you put your mind to. But now let's get into the juicy part and see what your person would say to you if they could be completely honest. But first, let me get a sip of water, because I am parched. Oh my god. Talking continuously for 3 hours isn't easy, folks. It isn't easy. Alright, Spirit. What would pile 3's person say to pile 3 if they could be completely honest? What would they say? What would they say? Finding out the truth crushed me. Okay. What else, Spirit? So finding that you weren't so innocent or so, not childish, but like, yeah, that you knew and you were a lot more perceiving than they knew. Kind of scared them, crushed them. I could not let you get close to me. I wish I could share my good news with you, so they probably missed that. What else, Spirit? You are all I've ever wanted. What else? I look up to you. You inspire me. Yeah, definitely. Everything reminds me of you. And one last card. I feel this too, you're not crazy. Okay, so if this is a karmic connection, you might feel drawn to each other until you both have learned your lessons and fulfilled your purpose. So if you feel drawn back to this connection, you're gonna continue to feel drawn back to it until you've learned the lesson. So I suggest you either do some introspection, or you could go back and see for yourself what the lesson is in person, but it might not be that easy to endure. Yeah, that is what they have to say to you. And just as I promised, you can ask your question about this connection, and we are gonna see what spirit will answer. So pause the video if you need to think about your question, but I will start shuffling and we will see. So spirit, what is the answer to pile 3's question, please? What is the answer to pile 3's question? What is the answer to pile 3's question? Okay, reconsider. Okay, so your answer is reconsider. Whatever it is that you have decided on, Spirit is giving you a second chance and telling you to reconsider your choice. Okay. All right, pile 3. This is where I'm gonna leave your reading. I hope that this resonated. It was a little bit ambiguous, but this is, you know, as much as the universe wanted us to know. But yeah, I hope it resonated. If it did, please do leave me a comment below telling me what exactly it was that clicked with you. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you like my readings and if you want to see more. That helps me out a ton and is very, very appreciated. I also do offer personal readings if you are interested. I will link it down in the description. And last but not least, I also have launched my own pretty little oracle deck. If you like this, feel free to check it out. It is also linked below. So yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope I will see you again soon. Bye! Hi there, my little pile 4 ghosts. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you guys chose this deck and this tiger's eye, then this is going to be your reading about how this person feels about you, what they think about you in this separation or contact situation. So the way we are gonna go about this is we're first gonna take a look at some oracles to check the vibe of this connection, to make sure this is your pile. We're gonna have person A and person B, and in the middle we're gonna have the overall energy of the connection, and we are also gonna have possible unhealed wound that triggered this connection to break. So to start, we have Knight in reversed, shadow attribute, allegiance to a destructive ruler or principle, romantic delusions. We have psychic abilities, and we have progressions with journey. And for person B, we have the healer in reverse, which underlines the shadow attributes, taking advantage of those who need help and failing to care for oneself. We have protection, and we have second house with resources. We have sadness, and the overall energy being the vow. Okay. All right, pile 4. So I would like to start with the energy of the connection. Now, the energy of the vow talks about how making a certain promise, making a vow, has major consequences and cannot be revoked, it cannot be taken back, it cannot be stopped in its action. So whatever vow you took in this connection, it cannot be broken, it cannot be forgotten, and you cannot pretend that it's not there, and it's going to continue to affect the two of you. And I feel like if this connection is stalling right now, or if you guys are in separation, things are not gonna remain like this, for the most of you at least, because I feel like you two are gonna be called back to get back together over and over again. And of course you have a choice, but this feeling will not go away too easily, if at all. With this sadness card, I feel like this is talking about the two of you not being able to come together properly while you were in a relationship because of outside factors, or you were focused too much on what you couldn't have than what on you could have and you did have at the time, so much so that you did not see the bigger picture, and you didn't have the patience for the situation to sort itself out so you and this person could be together properly. So going to person A now, I want to talk about this progressions card here for a moment. This is talking about how even though our life may seem predestined and fated, we always have a choice on how we want to respond to the things that are happening, and how patterns are repeating, and you need to be aware of what pattern you are finding yourself in at the moment. So this person, I feel like, is aware that they can still change the outcome of this situation, that this vow that they have made, or you have made together, cannot be broken. And with psychic abilities here, I feel like they are aware of the deeper meaning, of the deeper effects and effects this is gonna have on the connection and on your lives, both separately and together. With this Knight card here, I feel like this person has been and I'm getting hopeless romantic vibes, okay? I'm getting this person would do anything, be anything for person B. If you guys watched Twilight, I'm getting Jacob vibes. When he says, for Renesmee, when he says, you'd do anything, be anything for her. Okay, so this is the vibes that this person is giving me. But this person might have been taking this so far and be so caught up in their own imagination, in their own dreamland, that the relationship and this partner was not raising up to their expectations, and they might have not been physically able to. Again, for this person, I'm getting Pisces energy with delusions and illusions, and an overactive third eye, overactive imagination, overactive mind processes. But yeah, so this is person A for you. For person B, moving on. For person B, I am sensing someone who, with a very sweet motherly energy, someone who loves protecting, someone very nourishing, someone very kind. However, I feel like this person has been hiding from their own trauma and problems behind patterns of protecting, helping, and reassuring others to the detriment of themselves. So instead of focusing on their own healing, they've chosen to help others to kind of take their mind off of healing themselves, and at the same time get a feeling that they are doing something right. For person B, I am also getting the vibe that finances and resources could be very important to them. Personal values could be something that they hold dear to describe them. They might treasure materials, things without them necessarily being without them necessarily being materialistic, but they could have Taurus placements or Libra placements. So yeah, this is the overall energy that I'm getting from these two. Now we are gonna move on to the tarot, and I have already shuffled your cards, and after that we're gonna look at some more oracles to check how this person feels about you. So So to start, we have the Hermit, we have the King of Cups reversed, with the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Magician reversed, we have Justice, okay, we have the Four of Cups reversed, we have the Four of Pentacles reversed, the Nine of Cups, the Hierophant, the Ace of Pentacles, the Tower reversed, and the Eight of Cups reversed. So how does this person see you? Pile 4. I feel like you might have Virgo and Libra energy, first of all. I'm also sensing water signs here, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But this person sees you as someone who's not afraid of being alone, maybe someone who even enjoys being alone. Solitude, you could be recharging, you could be feeling, you could feel good by yourself, more so even than being with people or around people. You could be someone with very developed self-awareness, someone who has no problem doing the inner work, someone who's very in touch with their mind and feelings, subconscious processes. I feel like this person sees you as a little bit heartless or emotionally manipulative or incapable of dealing with their emotions, not with yours. I feel like they see you as yeah, just heartless sometimes, even though they know you are not, but they feel like you are, because you don't get them, you don't feel things as deeply as they do, or at least you make them feel like you are not, like you don't feel things as deeply. And I feel like you've been destined. This person feels like you two are destined to meet or destined to be together, but they were not expecting to find you. They might have had dreams about you, like premonitions or deja vus, or just things from childhood that resonated with who you are. They might have had signs that you're coming, but they never saw you coming. This person probably feels like you've they might see you as a witch, or just someone who's put a spell on them. Literally or figuratively, they might think you've put a spell on them, that you can get them to do whatever you want them to do. They also see you as someone really fair and really someone who likes to balance things out, someone who likes to keep the peace, someone who stands for equality and equity, someone who wants the 50-50 in the relationship. I give you 50, you give the other 50. They might see you as someone who opens up really, not easily, but appreciate that you've opened up towards them, and they treasure that. And I feel like they're afraid of you. They were afraid of you letting go, which could be what you've done, and in which case that's been heartbreaking for them. I don't know who exactly has been the one to let go in this, but they definitely don't want you to let go of them. I feel like you are their wish fulfillment with this Nine of Cups here. You are what they've wished for and more. They want nothing more than to be given the chance to worship you and to show you just how much you mean to them and how perfect you are to them. But I also see that they look up to you and adore you, like as a... You could have been a teacher to this person. You could have taught them a lot of important lessons about themselves, about the world. In any case, it looks like they have a lot to learn from you, that you might have even been a lesson overall for them. I feel like this person saw an opportunity of growth with you, and they see you as someone that they could build something together. This person might have Capricorn placements, or you might have Capricorn placements, but there's something about building something together that's striking me, you know, little by little, brick by brick. But I feel like whatever you guys were constructing, it seems like it's been demolished, but I don't think it is. I don't think it is. And even though this person says that they've moved on, I don't think they've moved on. I don't think this relationship is broken yet. I don't think it will be broken. I don't think you guys can break it. You can pretend like it's not there. But with the vow card that we had earlier, this seems like a connection that cannot be broken. Certainly not easily. It seems like you can't walk away. This person can't walk away from you. They've tried, but they can't. They feel like they're tied to you. Okay, let's check the oracles. And we also have a couple of messages from their higher self after that. So, to start, we have loving yourself. We have the Jackal. Oh my god, I did not realize that. You guys chose the Nefertari tarot, which is an Egyptian tarot, and you also got the Jackal with Anubis, which is the Egyptian god of embalming. 44 might be significant, 8s might be significant, also 2s. And it's interesting because you guys got the truth and secrets together. You also have danger and mystery. You have peace, love, new beginnings. You have sea turtle, and you have the flower garden. So this person sees you as someone extremely beautiful, someone who deserves admiration, someone who deserves adoration, like a goddess. You might even be a goddess to them. They might call you a goddess, or a queen, and they just want to be your humble servant. I feel like this person wants to show you all the beautiful things that you don't see about yourself, and they're shocked that you don't see, you know, how amazing you are. I feel like you've also helped them develop their self-love, because it seems like they didn't really have that, or it wasn't as prevalent before you. There's something about truth and secrets here. This person seems to be a little confused. They don't know if you're keeping secrets. They don't know if whether you're telling the truth or not. And this is in turn making them feel like they are in danger. This is enveloping you in this aura of mystery. It's making you appear so otherworldly to them, like they can never truly figure you out. I feel like even though you put things plainly out there and you wear your heart on your sleeve and you tell them everything they want to know, they still believe that there's more to you, that you are not showing hiding just under the surface. I feel like this person is fascinated with you, but just as scared because losing you is losing themselves. And I don't think that in this person's heart this connection is broken. You might have said goodbye, they might have said goodbye, but in their heart I don't think that they've moved on. I think that their only solace is to think that, how am I gonna make my comeback to pile 4? Okay, with this new beginnings card here, I think that this person is definitely thinking about starting things over, because it looks like you are their peace and love. Yeah, you're the most, you're just paradise to them. I hear you quiet their demons. I hear love of their life, even for some of you. I feel like this person is not over with you yet. I don't know if you're over with them, but if you're being honest and look inside yourself, yeah, you will know the answer. With this flower garden here, I feel like this person sees you, they could be calling you like flower names like Rose, or you might have like flower names like Rose or Lily or something like that. They might love giving you flowers. They might send you flowers, or will send you flowers soon as a reconciliation gift, I'm hearing. But they're definitely grateful and they're counting their blessings with you. That's what I'm sensing. And I want to check the sea turtle in the booklet, because I kind of forgot what that is about. Yeah, let's just, this is not the right booklet, hold on. I have so many decks lying on the couch, on the floor, on the table, everywhere. It's everywhere. Okay, so yeah, so this card basically talks about planning for the future. It talks about enjoying the journey of your life, which is what one of person's Ace card was talking about earlier, which I feel like person A is your person, if I'm being honest. I feel like they're just planning a future with you. I feel like they realize that the only thing they need to do is to attune themselves more so to the material plane, not so much to the mental, imaginative space inside their mind, and just to, you know, make their dreams, turn their dreams into reality, and make choices and choose that it doesn't have to end, and that they can always pick things up from where they left off and start anew. So this is what I'm getting. Now let's get a couple of messages from your person's higher self and see what they would say to you if they could be completely honest. We have nothing is wasted and attune to the divine, new moon in Pisces. What did I tell you? Okay. So your person basically is saying that whatever happened in this connection, however messy it could have gotten, this was not wasted. It wasn't in vain. It wasn't for nothing. It taught them a lesson. It taught you a lesson. And from here on, with your lessons learned, you can make a choice whether or not you want to come back together or go your separate ways. Okay. This is definitely, this is your choice, but I feel like this is what your person is wanting, if I'm being honest. If I feel like they want reconciliation, and yeah, they don't see the fights as something necessarily bad that happened. They see it as something constructive, again with the Capricorn mindset, that could help you to build a stronger foundation in the future. And with this attune to the divine, I feel like your person is saying, your person's higher self is saying, Look inside yourself and see what exactly your intuition is telling you to do. And you know, you always have a choice, and you could choose to change your mind when it comes to this connection. But right now we are going to get some advice from Spirit, and after that we're gonna see what your person would say to you. I'm gonna get some messages from them, and at the end I am gonna have you ask a question about this connection. We're gonna shuffle and pull an oracle card for you and see what the universe, Spirit wants you to know, what their answer would be to your question, okay? So first off, Spirit, what advice do you have for pile 4? What advice do you have for pile 4 in this connection, Spirit? What advice do you have for pile 4? Let's see. Oh, okay. We have... When I connect to the spiritual realm, attune to the divine, I open the door to receive divine guidance, clear direction, and great, excuse me, wisdom, and great wisdom. So definitely tune in to your spirit guides, tune in to God, to your guardian angels, whatever feels safe for you, and ask them for guidance in this connection, because they want to tell you something. They might have something to say that will change your perspective and your decision in this. The universe is always conspiring to support me, guide me, and lead me compassionately towards the highest good. Yes, definitely. So everything happens for a reason. Nothing is wasted. What else, Spirit? What else do you want pile 4 to know? And for the other piles, I've pulled 3 cards of advice. But I'm feeling called to pull 4 for you, so we're gonna pull 4. I don't have to fear my fear. I can use it as a way to get closer to love. Yes, so if you fear the outcome of this connection, that's just fear, and nothing worse could happen. It will just bring you, even if it's a lesson, it will bring you closer to love, to true love in the future. When I live and act from a place of spiritual alignment, I can trust that everything is working out for me, even if I don't know when or how it will happen. So just trust. Trust in the divine guidance that you're getting. Trust your intuition, even if it doesn't make sense, because it doesn't have to make sense, and you will understand down the line why things had to happen the way that they did. Okay? So now comes the interesting part. We channel some messages from your person, and we see exactly what they want to say to you. So Spirit, what would pile 4's person say to pile 4 if they could be completely honest, please? Let's see. You are so much further in life than me, and that scares me. Oh my God, yes. What did I tell you? You are their mentor, you are their teacher, you are above them, but they don't care. They adore you. This just makes them adore you more. We have, I wish I was kinder towards you. We have, you speak to me through music, so you guys could have, you know, songs that you send, that you used to send to each other, that meant something to you. I'm starting to understand our connection, okay? You came closer than anyone. Oh my God, yes. I feel like this person's really opened up to you. What else? I know I was a distraction from your pain. So you might have been in a tough cycle too when you met this person, and they might acknowledge that. You and I were too young. Okay. Now let's get... Oh, you need to forget about me. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this. I don't think this person actually wants you to forget. I feel like they feel like it's for your greater good if you forget, but that's your choice and that's for you to judge. And the last one, and you guys got one more. Sorry about that. The last one is, I am afraid if you saw the real me, you would not like me. But I feel like they still do. Show you as much as they can of the real self, perhaps even more than they are comfortable with. So now I want you to think of your question about this connection, and we're gonna ask Spirit for one card, one message, one piece of advice that would be the response, the answer to your question. Okay, so pause the video if you need to. I will start shuffling and we will see what your answer is. So Spirit, what is the answer to pile 4's question, please? What is the answer to pile 4's question? Okay, your answer is communicate clearly. So yeah, if communication was an issue here, I feel like this is gonna be your saving grace and truly show you the way out. And yeah, the way out or the way in, the way out of the conflict, of the indecision or confusion. So pile 4, this is where I'm going to leave your reading. But before you go, thank you so much for watching. I hope this resonated. Do let me know in the comments below if it did. I would love to find out. Don't forget to leave a like and perhaps subscribe if you like this kind of content, if you want me to make more of this. And I do also offer personal readings. The link will be listed down below. And I will also leave a link to my oracle, because I have just put out my own oracle deck, and if you guys like it, you can go check it out. You can purchase it, you can purchase it for someone else. But yeah, that will also be linked down below. This is it. And thank you so much for being here, and I hope I will see you again very soon. Bye.